Everybody looking out for themselves, and everybody got a truth to tell. Everybody got a book they want to sell to everyone else. Everybody got their own agenda, everybody wants you to buy. And no one gives a fuck if their bullshit hustle makes somebody end their life. Oh, I just wanna make money, just wanna make money, don't care in the end who it turns to a friend or foe, or what it does to the folks I know. I just wanna make money, just wanna make money. Who knows what it'll cost in the end? I'll deal with that then. Everybody thinks that they speak for everybody, thinks that they are smart. But everybody's always looking for answers, nobody knows where to start. Everybody thinks someone should save them, but nobody comes to their call. And everybody thinks that they have the fix to finally mend it all. Oh, I just wanna make money, just wanna make money, don't care in the end who it turns to a friend or foe, or what it does to the folks I know. I just wanna make money, just wanna make money. Who knows what it'll cost in the end? I'll deal with that then. Oh, I just wanna make money, just wanna make money, don't care in the end who it turns to a friend or foe, or what it does to the folks I know. I just wanna make money, just wanna make money. Who knows what it'll cost in the end? I'll deal with that then. Hello. Welcome back to another stream. I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. The world is fucked still, and there are no signs of things improving anytime soon, but life goes on. No one gives a fuck about your problems, but I digress. We're gonna play some Ace Attorney to forget about all of that. Because fuck it, we ball. That's why. Because the world is going to shit, and being happy in spite of that, punk as fuck. We're gonna spend some time being happy today. Alrighty. All right, the trial. Let's see how this goes. December 27th, 10 a.m. District Courtroom number 3.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Apparently the prosecution is also ready.
Who is the judge here anyway?
Mr. Von Kamba, your opening statement.
Hello? There we go.
Very well. No opening statements. So. Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking.
Fuck off. What a fucking asshole. I hate this guy.
Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now.
No, it won't. Cocky fuck.
Order! Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Bah! Must you question everything?
We're in fucking court, dumbass. That's the point.
It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I call my witness now. Right. I call my witness, my decisive witness to the stand.
It's that mysterious boat shop owner.
Witness, state your profession.
Huh? I'm the proprietor of the restaurant, the Wet Noodle at Gourd Lake. And I also rent boats.
The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct?
Yep, I was.
Please testify.
Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is.
Objection!
Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet.
Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah. I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate.
How about you pound sand, suck my cock, and eat my ass from behind? Yeah, right.
The witness shall state his name.
Well, I'm not really sure, yep.
What do you mean?
My memory.
Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name.
He didn't use his name at all any point in the last 7 years? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Because we've seen this game has very consistent internal logic.
He can't recall, you say? Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we? Witness.
The night of the murder.
It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yep. I was in the restaurant. I rent boats as usual. Then I heard a bang. Yep. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination.
Eat shit, fuckface. Shut the fuck up already.
There is nothing to question in my witness's testimony.
Yes, there fucking is, you piece of fucking shit. God, what an annoying fucking asshole. I couldn't be a lawyer. I would just throw hands with this fucking dude. Full on. Like, I would have been throwing hands with this fucking jackass already.
Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up.
Ha, good, you're gonna fail, fuckface.
Judge, your verdict now. Yes. Mr. Wright?
Cross-exam, what the fuck are you talking about? Fuck this guy. What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness.
Very well, you may begin. Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma. 3 minutes just passed. I see. Well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness.
Fuck your prediction, asshole.
It was the night of the 24th after midnight. Yep.
I'm impressed on everything, because apparently you have to press on every fucking thing, even when it makes no fucking sense. Just after midnight, you say?
Yep, just around then.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure, yep.
When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today.
I asked him and he remembered. Isn't that right? Huh? Don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly. I did, yeah. You see, continue. I was in the restaurant where rent boats as usual.
Is there anyone who can verify that?
Well, I guess Polly could.
That's not good enough for a court of law.
Mr. Wright, exactly what's not good enough?
Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot.
A parrot? Don't be so hard on the girl, Keithy boy. Keith? The prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue. Then I heard a bang. Yep.
And where did the bang seem to come from?
From the lake, I figure. Are you certain? Yup. Good. Continue. When I looked out the window, I saw the boat just floating on the lake.
Oh, fuck. Go back. Was there someone in the boat?
It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly. But I figure there was 2 men out there, yup.
But you couldn't see them clearly?
Yup, at the time, that is.
At the time?
Then I heard another bang.
So you heard 2 gunshots total?
Yup.
That's what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday.
Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by the window.
Okay, I want to press on this, but if I do, some bullshit gonna happen where it ends my chance to... Yeah, let me just go up here and save it. I didn't mean to hit that. By your window?
Up by my window, right outside the window on my little shack.
And could you see the man's face?
Well, the fogs was pretty darn thick, but he was right there under me right there in front of me. I saw him. This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. Tisk.
I have a bad feeling about this.
That man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead.
Let me present this.
Objection!
Your Honor, what do you think about the witness's statements?
I'm not sure I follow.
They both reported they only heard 2, but the gun fired 3. Can we please not do this again? Can we please not do this again? Can we please? Just make some fucking sense. Rest in peace, fucking logic, man.
Objection overruled.
Yeah, fuck off. I don't think I won any points with the judge. Yeah, what the fuck ever.
And I heard another bang. What's that?
Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad.
Dead certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead. As he was walking by, too. Witness, are you sure the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth?
It was hims. That Edgeworth boy. Okay, but like, that dude thinks I'm called Keith. How can we trust him to identify anyone?
This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. On karma.
He lured me into a cross-examining him so he could set me up for a fall. What happened to the third bullets? This man thinks my name is Keith. This is decisive evidence? In what fucking reality is this decisive, like, at all? Ugh. It'll piss me off again.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. I better act quick or this trial's gonna be over.
Objection!
Your Honor! We proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun.
Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun? And the photograph showing the man firing with his left hand?
Exactly.
That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. You are ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true.
Judge is lost in thought. What should I do? Raise an objection.
Objection!
Your Honor, the witness claims that Edgeworth said, "I can't believe he's dead." But his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie,
Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all.
you don't have fucking evidence. You literally only have hearsay. Holy fuck. And I have evidence that I try to present to make an argument, but like,
No, you can't do that. That makes no sense, even though it makes perfect sense. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof.
I tried to. Nick, do we have evidence? Yes. Yes. We have fucking evidence. Can I finally fucking present it? Did I do enough of the fucking charade? There's nothing you can. Fuck you! There is something you can do. Be honest. I don't know what to do anymore. You hear me, sis? Please? We need your help. Nick needs you.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough! The witness may leave the stand. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial.
Fuck you.
Nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant.
This is so fucking stupid. This is so fucking stupid. Is this just because they're trying to railroad the story? Because, like, genuinely, the puzzle is shit for this. Like, the puzzle is shit. I'm sorry, but it's the truth.
This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts.
Except for the fact that the man can't identify a single person correctly. He's senile as shit. He uses a parrot to store his memories. 3 bullets were fired, but both testimony only included 2 bullets. And he never explains how he saw who was there. This is a fucking joke. This is pissing me off. What? No!
Court finds defendant Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
So it is railroaded. That's fucking stupid. That's fucking stupid. That's really fucking stupid. Larry?
Well, what are you doing here?
Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until yesterday. But today I remembered it.
Remembered what?
The gunshot. I heard it too.
Order. What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot?
Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony, and I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify.
Order! Order! Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over.
Nick, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this. She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. It could make things even worse. Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there's another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. Also, like... Wait a second. His fiance, Polly Jenkins. He's the court bailiff. How's it going? The puzzle is stupid again. It's like railroaded as fuck for the story, and it's kind of pissing me off, honestly.
A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned.
I came in on silence and was a bit worried, yeah. It's just like, I get they want to tell a story, but when you override the game, like the actual gameplay, like the reason that you come here in the first place, to force you down a path, it just fucking sucks. Because I'm sitting here, I'm like, well, I can make this argument. I'll present this. Oh, no, that doesn't work. I'll make this argument, present this. Oh, no, that doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? Because it's fucking railroading me to make this happen. It's so fucking annoying. You got this, though. And if not, fuck it. Yeah, for real.
Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard.
That's fair. I know that's something that grinds your gears. Yeah. Like, the gameplay should always be first. The story will, like, I don't give a fuck about story, to be frank. Story is, like, something that can enhance gameplay, but that's not why I'm playing a fucking game, you know? So I fucking hate when the story supersedes the gameplay, because, no. That's just, like, fundamentally against the purpose of making a game. Anyway.
Well, what is this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now! What? The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned.
December 27th, 10:28 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Whew. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night, right? Yes. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, right. And he found the balloon in the air tank that night, right? In the air tank that night? Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You say something right. Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. I see. Right. Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence, which he's had neither. He just fakes it and violates court proceeding to emanate. Yeah, he's a piece of shit. That's the secret to his success. His villainy, you mean? This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! Everything's on Larry now. December 27th, 10:35 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 3.
Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th.
All right, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. Hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Von Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. All right, am I allowed to play now? Is this gonna be railroaded too? That night I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back into the rental shop dock. Then just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home.
That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. That night I was out in a boat on the lake.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright?
There's so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin. Well, okay. First of all, what time was it? Oh, it was after 11 o'clock when I went out on the boat. But by that time, everyone had gone home for the night. So I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak. And why were you out on a boat at such a late hour? I was looking for something and I found it. Looking for something? Yeah.
Mr. Butts, what was it you were looking for?
What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Gordy. That's surprisingly close to the truth in a sense. This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with. Oh, I quietly slipped the boat back at the rental shop dock. Around what time was that? Well, let's see. I figure I was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12, yeah.
You're not sure?
Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. And just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. Looked around, but, you know.
Did you look at the lake?
Yeah, I looked. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. Wasn't there a boat on the lake?
Order, order! Well, Mr. Butts?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Oh, okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. Present.
Objection!
Well, wait a sec, Larry. Well, what? You only heard one bang? You're sure? That's what I said. But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. You gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay?
Mr. Butts,
What?
you only heard 1 gunshot. Are you sure?
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure.
Eh?
Not sure? How could you be not sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude, with my headphones.
What?
God damn it, Larry.
Order, order! And stop that booing. Mr. Butts, you were listening to the radio with your headphones.
Yeah, so what? That a crime? I listen to my radio. Everyone listens to the radio. What's the big deal?
Mr. Von Karma, your opinion. Waste of time. I do not accept this witness nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony?
Yes. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony.
Bah! Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't even know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio.
Right, leave it to me. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this. Believe me. All right. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud like. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too.
You were listening to your radio at a high volume?
Yeah, what's the big problem? Can a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is.
Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony.
Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshots.
Excuse me? DJ?
An announcer. The guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor.
Very well, Mr. Wright.
I can't believe I'm continuing the charade. All right. Christmas Eve. So you turned on the radio? Right. I just wanted to hear someone's voice, you know? You don't know what it's like out there alone on Christmas Eve alone. I should have said anything. I shouldn't have said anything. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? Do you by any chance remember the name of the program you were listening to?
This has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor. Objection sustained. The witness was listening to the radio. That is all we need to know. Tell us, Mr. Butts, how loud is your radio set to that night?
I was listening to a real booming loud like that. What did he say?
Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could come from knowing what a radio DJ says? Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason.
We should care. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should.
Why?
Well, how do you know if we don't ask him,
Fine, very well. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot?
He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. I can't believe he's dead. Just when he said, hey, it's almost Christmas. I heard the gunshot. Fuck, that doesn't help at all. So we're still not going to address the fact that this gun had been fired a third time? Like, we're just gonna pretend that that didn't happen. Yeah, you know.
And you had headphones on?
Yep. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. Can you prove that? No, of course you can't. I can't prove it. But I remember that moment real clear. I mean, I was talking about it. It came back real clear to me, you know? Alright. Are you sure? Of course I am. She had this real sexy voice. Maybe Von Karma was right. I'm not sure how that helped us at all. Most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. There's one gleaming ray of hope in there. We've got to press it until we get to the bottom of what happened. I literally pressed on everything. What the fuck are you talking about? Some bullshit. Your Honor, what are you? Fuck you. Fuck this. I'm looking it up. This is stupid as shit. It's gonna be some dumb fucking shit. I'm calling it right now. The fuck? Yeah, shut the fuck up. I don't care.
Objection!
Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easy.
Is something the matter, Mr. Wright?
I have genuinely no fucking idea how you're supposed to know to present this shit. Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," when he heard the gunshot.
Indeed. And?
Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. You realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. Yeah. Yeah. This is fucking moronic. No fucking shit.
That would seem to be the case, yes.
But that contradicts the two testimonies we've heard so far, Your Honor. Both Miss Hart and the old man said it was after midnight when they heard the first shot. In other words, when they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor.
Order! Order! What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight.
Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. No, he's not. This is the mysterious third gunshot.
Just look at him. Suspicious.
What?
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Butts' claim he heard a gunshot before midnight?
Larry's right. I'm so glad I can finally present all the fucking evidence I've been trying to present this whole fucking time. Just had to be railroaded in this bull fucking shit. God, it fucking ruins this game, like genuinely.
Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim?
Yes. Yes, I do. I have literally been trying to present this bullshit since day one.
Oh. Show me the evidence there was a gunshot before midnight.
Look at this photograph. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, and her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m.
Oh! But there's nothing on the lake in this picture.
Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all.
What do you mean?
Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. The camera was set to go off in response to loud noises.
Ah!
Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely still Christmas Eve.
Indeed, it would seem that is the case. Then, where does that leave us? Miss Hart testified that she heard the gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken?
Not at all, Your Honor. It is the fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. It is a fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were 2 sets of gunshots with a 25-minute pause between them.
Why would this be? Don't be fooled, Judge. That camera was set to respond to loud noises. Yes? There is no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot.
Except for the very first piece of evidence I tried to present in this whole fucking case.
Why, the witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera.
Hey, my nose was clear that night, man. Clear.
Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 p.m. was indeed a gunshot? Please show the court evidence.
Shut the fuck up. This is my evidence.
A murder weapon?
Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When, then, was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. That 3rd shot was the shot that Larry heard just before midnight.
Order, order! That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen on the lake that night. Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50 and another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you? Why?
For the same reason a fucking camera was pointed at the boat, stupid. Uh-oh, I'd better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes. Ah! What's wrong, Nick? I have it! Huh? Remember the case with the steel samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case. What do you mean? Aya, yes? If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch, and I'm gonna run with it. Right. I mean, is this safe? Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch and let me know if anything sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick? Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright.
The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case.
What do you mean, Mr. Wright? Tisk, tisk, tisk. So you finally realized the truth. There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself.
Shut the fuck up. Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting.
Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, 1 boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant Edgeworth and the victim Robert Hammond were on that boat. There was a gunshot fired on that boat. Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting, 1 meter, it couldn't have been suicide.
It could have been a long shot, though. They said it was at least a meter away.
Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on that boat. I admit it is hard to imagine any other possibility.
Yes. But this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright?
We have photographic evidence.
We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the photo says 0:15.
But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent.
Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the two men on the boat are.
Why hasn't Edgeworth told us if he's on the boat or not? That's also kind of fucked. Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. I see.
What? Are you serious?
Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. Alright.
I am not sure what to make of all this. Ludicrous. Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then.
The murderer's name? Right, it's... Lotta. The murderer is none other than Miss Lotta Hart.
The investigative photographer?
Yes.
You're saying that young lady dressed up like Robert Hammond and fooled Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, well, she did sort of look sort of manly.
I am ashamed I actually listened to this utter nonsense. Listen, you came to this conclusion based on a piece of evidence. That is, this photograph taken at 11:50. If you didn't have this photograph, you never would have made this claim. Correct? And just who was it who went out of her way to give you that piece of evidence?
It was Lotta Hart.
Why would the murderer go to all that trouble just to deliver you decisive evidence?
Who the fuck said that shit was decisive? Y'all, I don't think y'all know what the word decisive means. If I'm gonna keep it a buck. I guess they wouldn't.
Mr. Wright, I'm going to penalize you for this.
Whoops.
Mr. Wright, can you really tell us the name of the murderer?
Oh, he looks suspicious. I better bluff. And bluff good. Murderer's name? Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. Remember when the game told us explicitly not to do this? I guess, who cares about game mechanics in a video game, right? It's all about story. It's all about story.
You don't know? Ah, again, you waste my time.
I don't know because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop, that old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then.
Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of this crime was not on a boat?
What? Well then, where did the murder take place?
Show the judge where the murder really took place. How am I supposed to? Oh, it is the boat shop? Okay. It's fucking stupid. Here, of course. The boat shop where he lives. That way he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing.
You have proof the boat shop was the scene of the crime?
Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. That night he was out on the lake in a boat searching for something. He finds it and returns to the boat. Then, just as he's starting to head home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned a boat?
A boat shop. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning.
Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning, take it slow, might just be able to figure this out. That night, caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake.
Then who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright?
Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose.
Wait a minute.
Yes?
Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone?
Details.
Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer fired twice.
Need a witness. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor.
Create a witness?
The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then, the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him.
I see. Someone looking from the edge of the lake. It would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other.
The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice, to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. Boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body, threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake.
Bailiff, bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly. Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant Miles Edgeworth a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said.
Yes.
Well, why did you go to the lake that night?
What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me.
Something important.
I'm sorry. I can't say what it was.
Your Honor, sir. Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet.
The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either.
What?
What should I do?
But find him quickly. We cannot allow him to get away.
Well, that definitely makes him look guilty.
Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared.
A search warrant has already been issued.
It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial.
I already know who he is. He's Yanni. The bailiff or whatever.
I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned.
December 27th, 1:22 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 2.
Yay, Nick, you did it!
Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict.
What about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out.
Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time.
I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients.
Hey, Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Did you say something?
Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You try to smile just a little. Relax.
I'm sorry. But I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. And I don't know whether or not to tell you.
Edgeworth?
No. There's so little time left. I want to tell you. Get it off my chest, but can't make up my mind. What is this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I've committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. All right. Ooh. December 27th, 2:11 p.m. Brighton Co. Law Office.
What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about?
Great question. I mean, we know. Talking about DL6.
He thinks he killed his dad? How did you get the gun? You really think Mr. Edgeworth killed?
I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he'd never take someone's life. Never.
Nick.
Yo, how's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya?
Is this swooning? Me?
Oh, yes, I do remember feeling faint. Right on. Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you can do better than that. Come on. I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me, yeah? Bow before your hero. He reminds me so much of Joey from Yu-Gi-Oh! Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. But seriously, Nick, that bow shop caretaker is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me. Right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me? But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment. Oh? Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? Hey, there's kind of a jerk, and then there's a fucking villain, like Von Karma. You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait, is that when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. They saved me. Miles and Larry, they saved me, and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know? What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Yeah, sorry, I kind of forgot. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear this story today, and that's final. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial, a class trial. A class trial? You remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade? Kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Huh, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelopes disappeared with $38 still inside. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped PE that day. Whew. I was the only one not in class. So, they thought you did it? Yeah. The kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. I didn't do it.
Guilty, he did it. It was you, guilty, thief. Give the money back. You're such a meanie. No one play with him. Just admit you did it. You can't hide the truth. Tell us the truth. We're not gonna play with you anymore. You shouldn't be allowed to really library race or library committee. Give me back my 50 cents I loaned you.
Yeah. Up on the... Now, Phoenix, You know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was... I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad. I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed, amateurs. But Miles... It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? It was Edgeworth whose money got stolen, and he chose to defend him. Damn. No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah. He did it, he's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up? Oh. This is always how it is. Everybody ganging up and picking up on one person. Just think how it feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were best friends. Damn. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world. Did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well. I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So, I took it kind of personal, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney just like my father. A famous defense attorney. Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred school. PL6 incident. Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. It's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him. I don't know how many times. Never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean that's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. Sure. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believed in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick! So, is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I do. Aw, Nick! Nick!
Nick, we have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay?
Right. Very well, maybe.
First, there's a rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is.
I'd settle for who. Guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. December 27th, Gourd Lake Park entrance.
Hey, pal, long time no see.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe.
Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half.
Sorry about that.
No problem, pal. Thanks to yous, we now know who really did it.
You mean the boat shop caretaker?
Look, I'll make yous a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to use as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal.
Detective Gumshoe sure is today.
Oh, one other thing. No one can go into the woods today.
The woods?
Delata was camping?
The woods is off limits to camping. Apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while.
I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble.
Anyways, I'll be seeing yous tomorrow.
It just now hit me. I've been making him sound like fucking McGruff. December 27th, Gourd Lake Public Beach. Huh? Steel eyesore is missing.
Eyesore?
Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too.
Guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work.
See, no, I guess it's not. December 27th, boat rental shop.
That old caretaker got away.
Yep.
Never imagined he might be the real murderer.
What's his face? Yeah. Grossberg? I'd know that clearing of the throat anywhere.
Hello! What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, hmm? Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see?
Mr. Grossberg, this is not the time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow.
Yes, that is true. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right?
Well, I'm not so sure about that.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
Well, I'm not so sure.
If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance.
Cool, but why are you here? Thanks. Bye.
What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway?
That's what I want to know. Throw a DS-er on. Just adjust. Check, check, check. Oop. All right, there we go. Cool. Examine. Let's go in the caretaker's shack. December 27th, caretaker's shack.
Nobody's home. Oh, hello. Hey, it's Polly.
wonder where your owner's gone, Polly.
Hello, Scrap.
Can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself.
Hello, Scrap.
That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows what the number to the safe is, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe? It's like 1228, right? Yeah.
1228,
Let's open it, Nick. Come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Aw. But hey, you said locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter. A letter? Aw, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice? This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail. What do you think it means, Nick? It means the motherfucker killed... The fuck kind of question is that? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for the caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Oh yeah. Too bad I'm probably gonna have to jump through like a billion hoops just to present it. Let's talk to Polly. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick. You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. At least know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Great, now the bird's gonna hate me. Everything's cold. Looks like he didn't turn his heater on. Guess he hasn't been here since the trial. Oh, what's wrong? Never mind. What? Tell me. Just when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week. Oh. See? That's why I didn't want to tell you. Doesn't look like he's used his kitchen much. Right. Maya was real excited about the restaurant, I guess. Oh wait, what about these? I guess so. You mean... Yeah, right. Why do I feel like we're having two different conversations here? Well, let's, maybe we should go to Grossberg. Or I guess... So much for Grossberg. December 27th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. Boat shop caretaker. Boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Look, Gumshoe. Feel.
One day left, Nick.
Yeah, I know.
Well, no time to waste. Let's get going.
I have to come here to go to Gross. That's so weird. December 27th, Grossberg Law Offices. He's out again.
When does he work anyway?
Now, don't be harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later. December 27th, Detention Center Visitors Room. You look as grim as always.
Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial.
Last trial? What do you mean?
You don't remember?
No, I don't.
Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade?
Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that.
Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers.
That's sad. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway.
Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney.
Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you'd do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, right? So simple. To a fault, even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Hey, Edgeworth. Why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, right? But I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes. The man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter. Any way you look at it. Yeah. He was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day 15 years ago, the 3 of us were trapped on that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I'd lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocence. That's when I changed my mind. Started to hate defense attorneys. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. Yeah, fuck that. Hell nah. He's a man who deserves these fucking hands. I learned everything I know of a courtroom technique from him.
So he's like my sister was to you, Nick.
He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly.
Perfectly, huh?
In all the cases he's taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect declared innocent, ever.
But that's...
I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty, perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right. Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Edgeworth, you see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge. On me? Who is that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right. But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So, he was following this letter then? Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men? Meaning myself and Robert Hammond? It also says this is your last chance. Last chance? Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? I've been saying that for a long time, yes. Yogi? The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. Yo, what the fuck? Why did the... Will never be erased from my memory. Never. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I ain't trying to re-traumatize bro. And like show him the photo of his dead dad, you know? Oh, here we go. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. Oh, right, the earthquake. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned. The darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. Oh, I want to get out. Help us. Help us get out. Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent. Huh. Isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether to tell you or not. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time.
What kind of dream?
It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark.
Help! I can't breathe!
Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier.
I want to get out. Help! Get us out!
Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen.
I can't breathe. You're just using up my air.
What?
Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you.
Hey, what are you?
Stop breathing my air. No, father. He's attacking my father.
Then I see the pistol lying by my. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court. Bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol.
Get away! Get away from my father!
Ugh!
And with that scream. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years.
But it's just a dream, right? Right?
That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father.
What?
If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth. You mean it was me? I was the true criminal of the DL6. I shot my father. This is bad.
What are we gonna do, Nick? What can we do?
I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do. Like it or not. Someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe.
There is, Nick. There is someone else who knows about DL6.
Time to talk to Grossberg, finally. December 27th, Grossberg Law Offices. Mr. Grossberg.
Hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled.
No kidding. I can't believe you're not.
My. Calm down and tell me what happened.
It's Mr. Edgeworth.
I see. So, Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father.
It's only a dream. Only a dream.
I wonder.
What?
If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled?
Well...
Also consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream, it was real. As you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired and the deed was done.
No. I don't believe it.
Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close.
What do you know about Edgeworth's father?
He was a defense attorney without peer. Sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey.
My sister?
Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques.
That's no surprise.
Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result? He has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods.
And?
He lost, and died in despair, as it were.
I see.
When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called us on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey.
I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi.
Yet Yogi was found innocent.
That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud.
That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it.
So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son?
It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. Oh, so this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond.
But why kill Robert Hammond?
Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own.
Huh? His own sake?
He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability.
But he got his clients found innocent, so why should it matter?
Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined.
Huh?
You'll understand soon enough. Wait.
What is it? What is it?
This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. A long, long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? Who wrote this?
Yeah. Could it be Manfred von Karma?
Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this?
Well, I'm not sure.
Von Karma. Oh, wait! You're right, my boy! This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports.
What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was...
Correct. Manfred von Karma himself.
What does this mean, then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Because his dad exposed him.
Gregory Edgeworth. He was a gifted man. His death was truly a loss. I wonder what would have become of Von Karma if he were alive. Quite sorry. This incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll see the completion of not one but 2 trials. All thanks to the statute of limitations. However, I'm afraid the damage the DL6 incident has done will never be eased. If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty.
Oh, no. But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare.
That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son.
What do you mean?
It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred.
What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma?
Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood.
Faulty evidence?
It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see.
A vacation?
Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. You have the strange ideas about vacations, Maya. Fuck you mean? Those are dope vacations. Go to the beach or mountains or visit a foreign place? How is that how is that at all strange?
In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot.
Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? Von Karma's gonna bring up DL6, you can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him.
Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know.
I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty.
Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest.
Mr. Grossberg, thank you.
I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim.
I understand. Police materials, Is this my cue to go back to the... There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you! I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe's pounding the pavement for real. We're wondering if we could check out the records room again. Well now, I can't just have anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he's there. Von Karma? Yes, he just arrived actually. Von Karma's in the records room. Nick, let's hurry! Dusty as always. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't found. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma. Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking in it recently. The label says unsolved cases evidence. Solved cases. Nick! The file for DL6, it's completely empty. What?
What are you doing? What are you doing in here?
Von Karma!
You. How do you know my name?
Huh?
Have we met?
Ooh, what are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team.
Defense team? I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They're like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed.
I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. I don't really want to talk to this guy, but whatever. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right?
A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second rate.
Mr. Von Karma. You had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Ah, damn, hiccups.
Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney. Why?
Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival.
That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt.
His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean?
You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know that Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow.
You're right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. Nick, what do you think the clothespin is for? Don't touch that. It's evidence. Oh? There's shelves stuffed with files. Yep. And cases running. Nick, let's get what we need to and get out of here. All this dust is getting to me. Wow. These are all case reports? Yeah, it's like a graveyard of police reports. Guess my sister's case report is in here too. Quietly gathering dust. Sad. Oh wait, examine. What's the difference between these? Looks like there are files inside this glass case. The case is so dusty I can't see what's inside. Nick, it's locked. They must keep important case files in there. Let me make sure that I'm not fumbling it. I'm really supposed to present this? This don't make any sense to me, frankly, to tip my hand like this, but I guess whatever. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder.
Yanni Yogi? How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it.
He's gonna destroy this now. See, this is why I should... So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter.
Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle.
What? Nick, what is that thing? A stun gun. For self-defense, usually.
Indeed. 6,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence.
600,000.
Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it. Usually.
Emphasis on usually.
Now give me the letter.
No!
Whoa, what are you?
Nick, run!
Oh my god. Maya's such a G for that. Maya!
Out of my way.
No one fucking heard her scream and like came and like. I don't know why I continue to expect this game to be logical. I don't know. Letters. Gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence. All of it. Back to having no clues. Wait. Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya! I swear to God, did this play me? I was not gonna. All right, well, I guess we'll see. Maya, open your eyes. Maya!
Letter. Did he take it?
Huh? Oh, yeah, are you okay?
I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. Useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all.
Maya! There has to be some way I can help her. I better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya. She's holding something. What is that? Bullet? EL6 incident, evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. Number. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Also, again, like, no one heard the scream. Dude just is gonna get away with assault. I'm sorry, but as fuck. The lack of logic these games follow is a little bit killing it for me, if I'm honest. But we're gonna do this tomorrow. The final trial, final showdown tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. See if it makes me angry. Stupid, faulty ass logic. But that said, I appreciate y'all being here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you tomorrow for the finale of this whole thing. So that's exciting. All that said, cheers. Till next time.
Everybody looking out for themselves, and everybody got a truth to tell. Everybody got a book they want to sell to everyone else. Everybody got their own agenda, everybody wants you to buy. And no one gives a fuck if their bullshit hustle makes somebody end their life. Oh, I just wanna make money. Just wanna make money, don't care in the end who it turns to a friend or foe, or what it does to the folks I know. I just wanna make money, just wanna make money. Who knows what it'll cost in the end? I'll deal with that then. Everybody thinks that they speak for, everybody thinks that they are smart. But everybody's always looking for answers, nobody knows where to start. Everybody thinks someone should save them, but nobody comes to their call. And everybody thinks that they have the fix to finally mend it all. Oh, I just wanna make money. Just wanna make money, don't care in the end who it turns to a friend or foe, or what it does to the folks I know. I just wanna make money.